Tonight, the future of Michigan's minimum wage rests with the state Supreme Court. In less than 48 hours, the court will hear arguments involving a 2018 ballot initiative. It was supposed to raise the minimum wage to $12 an hour by 2022 and was supposed to gradually increase wages for tipped workers who make less than $4 an hour to bring them up to the regular minimum wage. But in late 2018, Republican lawmakers used an unprecedented strategy, essentially passing the initiatives themselves without asking voters to weigh in, and then they watered down the bills before then-Governor Rick Snyder signed them. An attorney arguing the case before the court, Mark Brewer, says that adopt and amend strategy that the Republicans used is dangerous.
The important principle in this case is that the court cannot do this either to these ballot proposals or any ballot proposal in the future. If the legislature gets away with this, it will essentially mean the end of direct democracy of ballot initiatives in this state, and that would be a terrible tragedy.
Now, the court's decision will determine the state minimum wage and paid leave policy and whether lawmakers can use that strategy again. Now, we spoke with both an owner and a server at two different Metro Detroit restaurants about the impact a higher minimum wage could have. CBS News Detroit's Luke Laster has that.
If you ask me, my first thing, if you're going to give me more money, I'm not going to complain about it, right?
Joseph Yarbrough is a server and bartender at a local restaurant chain in Novi. He says although a paycheck would be nice, he's plenty cautious of the impacts it could have on not only his job, but the co-workers around him.
If we do start paying servers 2 to 3 times more, I think we'll end up with 2 to 3 times less servers in the building.
A 2018 ballot initiative was set to increase minimum wage to $12 by the end of 2022. This would have boosted people working serving jobs exponentially from $3.84. While Yarbrough expressed that he is rather indifferent on what the increase could mean to him personally, Anthony Sacco, who owns Moot's Pizzeria in downtown Detroit, says the trickle-down effects of an increase could be bad news all around.
If the restaurant has to pay the servers more, the price of the food will go up. Customers will tend to want to pay the servers less in the way of a tip. It takes incentive away for the server to want to do a good job. And as it is now, they're making more money than anybody in a house anyway.
Sacco says his servers right now are taking away $20 to $30 an hour with the current salary and tipping system in place. Yarbrough told CBS News Detroit he was doing about the same at $20 to $25. Sacco says he's fortunate for his location downtown, adding this could be something that would hurt restaurants in all locations in both cities and rural areas.
And the margins, like I said, they're thin enough as it is. So, yeah, raising your prices. So one way or another, somebody's going to pay for it.
Now, the Michigan Supreme Court is expected to hear oral arguments on this case this Thursday at 9:30 a.m. A ruling, however, is not expected until 2024. For CBS News Detroit, I'm Luke Laster.